So this video is gonna be about being vulnerable as a man. Something I'm assuming others struggle with. I wouldn't say that I struggle with it. I'm aware of it, but I don't think others are aware of the impact it has on us as men and on us as young men. You know, of course, if you like me and you grew up, I'm an 80s baby, man. If you cried, that was called a little bitch. That's right. Any man my age, when you cry, it's called a little bitch. That's what it was called. You know, and that's what we was told. You little bitch for crying. Ain't no men want to see that shit. And women are the worst. I remember this one incident, man, where I was like, damn, it's like that. I lost everything in my life. And I had a real physical injury, which would bring anyone to tears, right? I was in extreme pain. And a woman that was fucking super close to me was like, oh, I can't stand when niggas cry. And I came to her to cry. I came to somebody, you know? But that didn't shake me or nothing. It's just something I noticed and I realized. Something I observed. But, what I'm trying to do with this channel is motivate and inspire people, you know, especially men. Most of us don't have nowhere to go to, or let alone people to talk to. So, for example, like most men won't say, you know, yeah, man, I get lonely sometimes. You know what I'm saying? Because that's a little vulnerability. But I think there's some videos I made, and there's a bunch of Facebook posts I made, and it's a sacrifice because I made posts for men, and you know, I took the back end of it. And what I mean by that is this: say there's something that I don't agree with, or that isn't a part of me, or that I am, or an area that I am confident in, but I had to say I was weak in that area to make another man feel good when he's seen that post. But now people close to me, friends, family, who see these things, they throw it on me and assume or think I'm talking about me, or that I have those feelings. So I sleep at night knowing, like, damn, you know, people think a certain way about me. Meanwhile, I made a little sacrifice for somebody else. I put it on my kids. I've had more than one dude inbox me and say, I was supposed to say my real name, but y'all call me Sky. He was like, can you make this post for me? Yada yada. So I made it for him, you know what I'm saying? And that ain't the first time, and it's not gonna be the last time. But I guess the more vulnerable I am in areas, it will help the next man be vulnerable. And for y'all that don't understand what being vulnerable can do or help one achieve, it's bigger than you think. For example, if one person isn't happy with their height, their weight, their looks, or something like that, then they can change it. How are you, sir?
She's okay.
Yeah, beautiful. You willing to be on a YouTube channel?
No.
Nope. You bet. Camera's that way. Have a good day. Yeah. So, he said no, he don't want to be on a YouTube channel. Why? Because maybe he's scared to be vulnerable. I lost my train of thought, so y'all just enjoy the sight. This is more of a, you know, content, I guess. Motherfuckers. It is what it is. But let me see if I can think of something that with this whole vulnerable shit, you know what I'm saying, that affects me. What area am I vulnerable in that I don't want to say? fuck, I get lonely because that's one thing I don't want to admit is, and I don't know if that's a vulnerability. Yeah, it is. I get lonely, y'all, for real. I do. I get hella lonely. But I know that there's other people in this world that's lonely. So that means I ain't alone in my loneliness. You feel me? So I'm not alone, and neither are you. Right? And yeah, that's what I'm saying. Most people, they won't want to admit stupid little shit like that because people make fun of them. You know what I'm saying? They're weak. And they're not able to handle the backlash. Just like, for example, I got a good one for y'all. I've said this in another video, and I'm gonna start keeping my videos up because I end up forgetting what I said. So y'all are gonna keep hearing stuff again. So I don't wanna do that no more. I'm just gonna keep the videos up. But I used to be a street nigga, period. I was in the streets. Now, I spread love and shit like that. You know, nigga look different. I got crystals on. You know, the whole shebang. And I'm telling you, the energy that came my way after that was funny, you know what I'm saying? Niggas that was weak was tough all of a sudden. You know, that nigga Sky's soft, whoop, whoop, whoop. People saying he's crazy. And I'll tell you something, the more you find yourself, the more they will say you lost yourself. You feel me? The more you find yourself, the more they gonna say you lost yourself. So, that's one of my biggest battles, you guys, is not running up in the house with the pistol in the mouth to get the money off the couch. That's right, I was that kicking door nigga. And it's an ego thing. Because the more peaceful and humble I get, the more niggas want to test you, right? It's obvious. But if you're like me, think about what I'm saying. All the big niggas in the city know my name. Do they know yours? Do they know the person that's talking shit about you? Think about it. I don't have nothing to prove, and neither do you. And that's gonna be something you're gonna battle with, is as you change and progress and raise your frequency and your vibes, motherfuckers are gonna test you. It's just like that. They're gonna test you. And I'm going on at least 7 years of straight positive shit. I'm going on about 15 and a half, or no, I'm going on like 16 years of not putting any garbage in people's lives, right? Like, you get what I'm saying? I don't do none of that. I just be cool out here. But, yeah, it's okay though. Ooh, look at that, y'all. Look at that beautiful bird out there. Y'all see that? Is that a crane? I think that's a crane. Wildflower area. Look at that beautiful bird. All right, so yeah, that's one of my biggest vulnerabilities and challenges, is not proving to some fucking punk that I'll blow his shit back. You know what I'm saying? What's that Dre thing? What you think, I sold them all? You know what I'm saying? Where'd you get them from, nigga? And see, that's all ego talking right now, you guys. This is ego. Because I don't get to vent. Okay, there's another vulnerability thing, is I don't vent. Because I feel weak when I do that. When I vent to somebody, I feel like, I don't know, even my own brother, my dad, you know, my siblings, I don't be telling nobody shit. I suffer, you guys, at night and day by myself. I literally don't. People will find out shit years later. You gotta ask me, you know, and I may tell you a little something, but overall, I don't talk to nobody. I have hundreds of people to vent to, but I don't. And this is a separate video, is because I can feel people, right? I can feel people's intent. A lot of you don't understand frequency and energy. You see, right now, many of you are hearing these words. Very few are feeling my words. Like, feeling it. Beautiful. Okay? So, Yeah, if you're watching this, then maybe this is for you, you guys. Oh yeah, as I talk, more things come to my head. Damn. And it's like, how much of a sacrifice are you really willing to do? That's where I'm at right now. So I'm single, right? And I'm at the point in my life where I want a little shorty next to a player. You feel me? And so I hold back on saying certain things, because I'm worried about what the next chick is gonna think, or you know what I'm saying, how she's gonna respond to me, or is she gonna not be interested in me because of the way I think and shit like that. And that's what holds me back on on some of my channels and some of my things I want to put out here. But I mean, I guess I'm not being true to myself by not being worried about what. But it's different. Y'all feel me? It's not about what the next person says. I'm talking about me and a bond and a union between a woman. That's what I'm trying to create, right? So of course I'm gonna be a little nervous and skeptical. But that's one thing that holds me back, and I would say where I'm a little vulnerable at is worrying about what women think. I ain't gonna lie. That's one thing. Sometimes I don't want to post shit. I don't want to say shit. I'm not a religious person, and I know that even if they're not religious or not, a lot of people are still worldly, so they won't understand what I'm saying or what I represent. But to those that personally know me, and those that don't really know me, as I put it, I guarantee you, if you spend 5 minutes with me, I'll probably be one of the most religious, spiritual persons you've ever met. I'll blow your pastor out the water. I can feed you more in 5 minutes than pastors did in 10 years. And I put that on my life. And I say that I will feed you more spiritually in 5 minutes than your pastor has in 10 years. But that's something I gotta, that's one of the burdens that I carry. And that's something I hide from. So I know it's one thing I ain't good at, but I'm gonna get good at is staying on topic, you guys. Sometimes I ramble a little bit, but it is what it is. So I'm hoping to take this podcast somewhere and help people at the end of the day, entertain and educate at the same time. And I have a couple guests who I don't agree with at all, right? And I played a little advocate with a devil's advocate, but I know you guys are gonna be like, well, why would you give this guy or this girl a platform to say things like this? And I say this: I don't trust any person who doesn't allow opposition. So back to your religious church. You want to go up and you want to say something. You want to talk about your life. The instant you say anything that goes against the grain, anything, they're there to cut you off. You're not allowed opposition. So as I do this channel, you're going to see there's tons of opposition, you guys. And just because I might laugh with them, this don't mean I agree with everything they say, So y'all can take it to how you want to take it. And that's another vulnerability thing is why do I care? Why the fuck do I care what y'all think? Right? So that's the message for all of you guys. Man, woman, fuck what they think. At the end of the day, don't no one care about you. Only you got you. All right. I had a lot to say about this topic, man. But I got down here and I guess all the beauty took my mind away from this shit. But yeah, share it, check it out, you guys. Stick around. We're gonna be doing lots of things on this channel. I'm gonna be flying around, meeting lots of new and interesting people, and take y'all with me. And I just hope to see y'all grow. All right, peace.